What's up, everybody? Skippy here, and we're back with some One Piece Treasure Cruise. It's rare that I go for two videos in one, like two One Piece videos in a day, but this was asked upon by a viewer, so thank you for watching, So I tried to live stream this, but YouTube's being a pain, and I have to wait like 24 hours after verifying and all this kind of stuff before I can even stream. So that's in the process, so we should start live streaming in not too long. But until then, this is going to have to do, my guy, all right? So first, we're going to do a little overview of who we got and kind of why they're here. I have these guys edited up pretty high up. Gear 4, I already know it's going to change. Or he's not going to change. He's going to stay right where he is. But as you can see, you see all the abilities I have on him right now. I have the map resistance. I have 3 resilience, 4 auto heal, some despair resistance, and some bind resistance. So that's why that's one of the reasons I keep him. He has some of my higher resistances. So I keep him for that mainly. And the fact that Gear 4 Luffy is fantastic. And I went ahead and put him as captain as suggested. I don't know why I still had Ikoji as captain. I just kind of didn't change it up. But there you have it. Now we have Shanks. One, a really solid INT user. Good attack, good HP, good recovery. He's just a solid character. As you see, he also has a lot of ability set up. He has bind. He has resilience at 5. I maxed him out on resilience. He's got charge specials. He has auto heal 1, and he has recovery boost. So that's one of the reasons I'm keeping him. I'm trying to get the recovery boost going. So if I can get some other characters with that going on, that'd be dope. Now we have Bartolomeo. This right here is one of the reasons I'm staying alive right now. After I pulled him, I was really happy. I was looking for a good strength character, and I got one. Really solid HP, solid recovery, pretty damn good attack. If that's pretty good for more of a support character. And I have him for this. Deals non-type damage to enemies and prevents being from KO'd for 1 turn. So that really helps me out, not being KO'd. Best strength character I have by far. He's awesome. So that's one of the reasons I have him. And then we'll also do an overview of his abilities. I don't know why I didn't do that. He has damage up, like damage resistance, poison resistance, maxed out resilience. He has bind resistance and auto heal on him. So now we have Kid. All right, Kid. Obviously, as you can tell, one I'm willing to swap out, but I keep him because he has great attack. His attack is on par with 50 with a 60 cost. It was like some 60 costs have less than this, But also keep him for his special because of the 350 character damage at the end of the turn for 2 turns. That's really came in clutch for me a few times. That's why I keep him on the squad. And now we got Ikoji. Or Kuzan in this, because it does before he was oh, it's actually after. It's after he was the Admiral. So he has 5 resilience, 5 HP heal, 1 charge special, and 5 bind and resistance. I have him up there, and then solid attack, solid HP, solid recovery. He's great. And then I like the set damage, the fixed 100,000 damage. It really gets over the high defense characters, which is one of the reasons why I'm keeping him. Now, with that said, let's jump into the character box. And look what we have here. All right. So we have the Ikoji, the Bartolomeo. We have the Blackbeard, which I've been looking at lately to build a team around because Blackbeard's obviously great. As you can see, I did a little bit of work on him. I got him to his, 55. I got him up there. He's not quite max level yet, but I was working on that. So he's definitely an option. We have the Hope of Dressrosa Luffy. We have the special, the event Zoro. I really liked his attack, but his HP and recovery wasn't that great. And then locking slots is decent, but the rest of it isn't too great. It has a buff. I like the buff. And then I liked this recovery having matching slot effects. But I'm pretty sure Gear 4 Luffy does that himself. Yeah. Yeah. His special does that. But it would be nice to have it throughout the whole thing. Then I have, Protector Rivers Will Marco. Decent. I liked him. I was running him for a little while. Additional 100 HP when obtaining recovery slot. I like that. He's solid. Then we have Dice in here, which I like his damage, reduction. Damage reduction helps a lot. Then we have Petty Officer Kobe. I was working on him for a little bit for a quick team, but I kind of stopped. We have Khalifa. We have Aneru, which I got after the Sugo Fest. Ironically, if you saw my 10+1 pools Sugo for him, I didn't get his Sugo. But with his new Super Evolution, I've been looking to make a team with him as well. Now we have Hody Jones. Reason I'm not running him is I don't like the -6 recovery. It's supposed to be -100. I don't like the negative recovery. I like to recover. But other than that, he has solid stats. That's what he's really there for. We have Phantom Thief Karna. Haven't, done too much with it. I kind of like her crewmate ability, but I have Transparent Charm Vivi. To be honest with you, I'm just kind of collecting this, keeping it around. It has a decent special and a pretty good crewmate ability, but other than that, her recovery is really solid. So I like her recovery, but that's all she's really there for. Just a collector's piece because I like Vivi. Then we have Pecoms. Solid attack, solid stats. Other than his HP. His HP is a little low, but the rest is pretty solid. I like his captain ability, but I won't use him as a captain. He's only fighter, so I won't use that. Reduces duration of remove SFX by 5 turns. It's decent. And I don't really like that too much other than the defense ups. But if they're also immune, it doesn't really help too much. Then we got the Clash Blackbeard, 2 of them, which if you saw my Blackbeard Clash, you saw. Let me get them too. I have the Clash Garp over here, which if you saw the Clash video, I got in that as well. We have Tesoro, I believe his name is. Yeah, Tesoro. I have the Clash Tesoro. I have the Coliseum Pedro. I have Mr. Zero, decent. He's decent in his post-evolution, but I just haven't really used him. I like his reducing special reverse. I have the 25 cost Fossa, whatever you want to call him. Not too great. All of his stats are pretty subpar. That's basically it for the main. Everything else is kind of just BS. Those are the main ones I got. So my guy, I'm going to upload this. You can go ahead and throw a little thing down below and we'll chat. We'll talk. Also, you can find me on Instagram as Skippy the Kid. I'll probably leave a tag in the bottom so you can at me down there, and you can just hit me up on Instagram if you'd like. And other than that, that's basically the video. Let's get this team built up, and then in the next video, I'll have them all maxed out for you. I'll go ahead and have the team just about ready, other than abilities. I won't have their abilities done just because I'd have to really, really grind that out. I'd have to get a bunch of summons and whatnot, and I won't have enough time for that. But I'd get them to max level, max evolution, all that good stuff by then. I can grind that out pretty quick whenever I'm really dedicated to it. So, with that said, like I said, hit me up on Insta. I'll drop the tag down below for you. And this is Skippy, and I'm out.